Hello everyone and welcome to yet another week of Fallout 4 mods. Let's get started. First up is the Butcher's Knife by nnoobbeater. A simple yet effective melee weapon, the Butcher's Knife has no mods, but it is perfect if you want to play as a murdering chef. Does well against lower level enemies, but I think you'd be better off leaving this in the kitchen if you're fighting something like a rad scorpion, because I got murdered while recording this. Punk Crowbar by Yogensia. Pretty sweet twist. This mod adds a crowbar with two mods, a grip and some sweet punked out blades. Damage is pretty good for taking down most enemies. I really like the personality that the little punk metal stuff adds to it. Just kind of a cool look for a crowbar. Crowbars are always a great melee weapon just because it reminds me of, Gordon Freeman, but this just adds an extra oomph to it. So, very nice, looks badass, and fantastic stuff. Slaughtering Buzz Axe by TrickyVein. This adds the Buzz Axe from Borderlands into your game with 4 upgradable blades and 2 additional mods that include Electric Shock or Extra Blades. This thing is powerful, swing speed is slow, but the damage you can inflict is high, so it does balance out. I really like this, and the mods, along with the upgradable blades, just really complete this. I also like the animation that plays. The blade is always spinning, so that's pretty sweet too. And yeah, this is an awesome weapon. Had a ton of fun with this, and it's good for knocking just about anything down. Target Seeking Fat Man by Poison. Another sweet modification for the Fat Man. This allows you to turn your mini nukes, and not fat boys, like I said last week, into guided rockets. I always overestimate or underestimate the distance with the Fat Man, so this mod is fantastic for me. You just aim at what you want to shoot at, a little notification pops over, you fire, and forget it. Mini nuke will hit about 100% of the time. Only time I had it miss is when I went to VATS, and I'm pretty sure VATS just messes it up, so... Plus, there's no real reason, because it's target seeking, so don't really need to go into VATS. But yeah, really cool addition, and this might make me use Fat Man's a little bit more. Simple Hoodie by LostKingpin. Adds a very casual, but a little dirty looking hoodie, but that's good, I like that. Only comes in one color, white, very casual pocket right there, look at that. You can put some candy bars in there. When you put on the hoodie, it comes with a pair of jeans as well. Texture on the front of the hoodie is a little low res, and there is a little bit of mirroring in the crotch area, as you can see there. Right there. Get in there. Yeah, there we go. But if you want a simple, casual, and comfortable piece of clothing, this is more than perfect. Plus, you look good. You look great. Spooky Scary Skeletons by More. This adds a skeleton armor which cosmetically turns you into one of the living dead, along with 4 armors to wear over it. The initial skeleton armor has a ballistic DT of 10 and a 1500 radiation DT. The options for armors are then put over your skeleton armor and include Army, Scientist, Suit, and Vault Dweller. Also, there is an optional file that spawns enemies with the skeletons, so usually I found them with ghouls, so you'd be running around, and there'll be some ghouls, and there'll be some skeletons with these armors on. It's pretty sweet, and the skeletons also have eyeballs, which you don't when you put the armor on, but it's pretty spooky. Fully functioning spacesuit by More. That's right, we got more, and more. So, those aliens aren't the only ones who can wear spacesuits anymore. Now I can wear it all night long. That's right, this mod takes the alien spacesuit and morphs it up to people size. This thing is fantastic. I really enjoy the look and feel of it. The helmet has a ballistic DT of 10 and radiation of 500, and the suit has a ballistic DT of 10 and 1500 for radiation. There's also an optional damaged helmet that has the same stats as a regular, but it has some cosmetic damage to it. Fallout 4 B90 armor by Lord of War. This armor looks amazing, I love it. Textures are 4K, comes in 3 separate styles, Standard, Institute, and Wasteland. Armor consists of the main body, a jetpack, and the helmet. The armor offers 140 damage resistance, 35 energy resistance, and 15 radiation resistance. Helmet has 15 damage resistance and 20 energy resistance. Jetpack offers 5 damage resistance and 5 energy resistance. There are 2 variations of the helmet, and there are 3 variations for the jetpack, which basically just makes it upgrade more. So the first one's just the little tubes, then it has a little wing, and then the wing's all the way expanded for the third one. The jetpack is enabled when you hit the space bar, or you can hold it down. Uses AP as fuel, which isn't bad if you get the hang of it. At first, you're probably going to be blowing through it like crazy, but once you figure out just to tap it, it lasts kind of long. The animations at the moment are non-existent. As you can see here, you're just spread eagle with your arms right out. I think that's mainly because the creation kit is not out, so when it does come out, that can be fixed. Overall, this armor is beautiful. I really enjoy it. You kind of look like a superhero, so I was just going around punching everyone and jumping from building to building. And my favorite one is the waistline texture. I guess that's the most lore friendly. But yeah, this is a fantastic armor. Very nice. Enclave XO2 Power Armor by DogtoothCG and Unoctium. That's right, Enclave Power Armor is back, and it looks as badass as ever. The model and texture for this are fantastic. Just beautiful. I love this. There are two materials, plain/nothing, or you got the Squad Sigma coat, which is just a new black coat of paint onto your armor. The regular is just scratched up. You can upgrade it like every other power armor in the game. You can go through Mark 1 to 6, and there are various miscellaneous mods that you can do to, all the other power armors in the game. The model for this thing and the texture, like I said, they're phenomenal. This is fantastic. I love Enclave armor. I got a feeling, I'm sure tons of people will be using this for Enclave mods because it is fantastic. Take Cover by Registrator 2000. This allows you to utilize any object for cover just like NPCs do. There's a configuration and an activator item that are added to your aid when you start up the game. Configuration has options for enabling in third and first person, sensitivity for activation, vaulting over cover, and how to enter/exit cover. Now, I couldn't really get the cover to work automatically. I don't know if it was just me messing it up, but instead I just used the Take Cover item. I assigned it to a hotkey, and then you hit that whenever you want to get into cover or get out of cover. When you right-click and you're in cover, you slide out a little bit, and you can shoot, and you can also hit spacebar and the Take Cover hotkey, and then you jump over. It's a pretty fantastic idea. I really do like it, and I have a feeling this is just going to only be improved from here, and adds an extra kind of cool option for if you want to play in third person or do some sweet cover-based tactics. Basement Living, Bunker, and Basement Homes by fadingsignal. This adds 10 completely standalone basements and bunkers to your game. Simply build the opening hatch, enter, and you have a brand new bunker/basement. So some of the interiors are copies of vanilla cells, and a few are unused ones from the game. You can furnish whatever you want inside, basically make them your very own. You could put anything in there. And there's a little panel that you can adjust the lighting. You could put it on or off. You can also adjust fog and trash. So if you want to clean up the bunkers, you can just go there, turn it on and off. And there's also a fuse box, which provides 100 power, so that way you don't need to install a bunch of noisy generators. Like I said, there are 10 of these basements/bunkers at the moment. They include Backyard Bomb Shelter, Basement Bunker, Cellar Workshop, Emergency Shelter, Fallout Shelter, Interrogation Cave, Military Bunker Epsilon, Root Cellar, Sewer Garage, and Storage Warehouse. These are all fantastic. I really like it because you can kind of hide your stuff, which is kind of cool. And yeah, very nice idea and pretty sweet. Craftable Taxidermied Creatures by Schmornoff 2012. This adds the ability to craft taxidermied animals that you have killed. Currently, the animals available are Deathclaw, Mirelurk, Mirelurk Hunter, Mirelurk King, Molerat, Rad Scorpion, and Bear. Each one requires some base material from the creature, hence the taxidermy part. So for the Mirelurk, you'll need some of the soft shell. For the Rad Scorpion, you need the stinger and some of the meat. There are also 5 bases that you can put your kills on top of for an extra nice look. Personally, I had a ton of fun with this. It's really cool just being like, okay, I need this and this to make this taxidermy Deathclaw, so let me go find a Deathclaw, kill it, and then I can put it in my settlement. It looks really cool, and it's just an extra little gameplay thing. I really enjoyed it. And also, of course, you can make some funny scenes. As you can see here, we got the Deathclaw/Molerat army coming in the tank, knocking down some buildings versus the bears over here. So, very cool idea. I like this, and can't wait to see how this is expanded. Brawl Arena by Schmornoff. This is a nice little mini challenge that replaces the North End boxing gym with a Brawl Arena. Simply enter the arena, ring the bell, and a melee raider will come out to fight you. There are 9 rounds in total, with each successive enemy toting stronger weapons. If you survive all 9 rounds, you get a whole 50 caps and some bragging rights. After you finish, you can restart by ringing the bell again and do it all over again for another 50 caps. I like this. It's a nice little kind of mini-game/random thing that kind of adds character to the rather empty gym. Plus, it helps you practice your melee skills if you want to get those up too. So, very nice. Cool idea. Weird Model Week! Craftable Grasshopper by temazatl. Yeah. It's grasshopper. It's decoration. That's all it does. This requires 4 gold to build. It's simple, but it's weird. It's just kind of... I think this might have just been a test to see if they could get a mesh into the game, and I just love it that it's just a grasshopper. It's pretty cool. And I do like that it's 4 gold too, so it's a little bit, you know, of a challenge. You go find some gold and you're like, I can build my grasshopper now. But yeah, it's just a grasshopper. You can hit it, you can look at it. That's about all you can do with it. And yeah, I was thinking of doing the spooky scary skeletons for the weird mod of the week, but honestly, I don't know. I enjoyed this one, so I figured this is probably weirder than skeletons. It's just an maybe odd mod of the week, so yeah. So, thanks for watching, everyone. That's going to do it for this week of Fallout 4. As usual, if you have any suggestions, put them in the comments, and I will read them all. Every single one. That's right. I'll do it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the future. Away!